Building blocks of thought. What are building blocks? They are the basic units that are combined to create a more complex structure or system. For example, in construction, the building blocks could be bricks, stones, or concrete. Then in chemistry, the building blocks can be atoms and molecules. So the building blocks of the thought, they are the fundamental elements that make up our thinking process. These building blocks of the thought are interconnected and they work together. Before going to the details, please remember to subscribe this channel, do watch other videos in this channel and share it with students and those who love learning psychology. Thank you. What are the building blocks of thought? The most important building blocks of thought are language, images, and concepts. Language is the system of symbols, words, and grammar that allows us to communicate our thoughts and ideas with others. Images are mental representations of sensory experiences. And the concepts are mental categories for classifying objects, people, and experiences based on their common elements. And they help people formulate thoughts and give meaning to new experience. Each of these we will see in detail. First one, language. Language is considered a building block of thoughts. It is through language that we can express our thoughts, our ideas, and emotions. Language is a system of communication and it enables us to share our experience and knowledge with others. Our thoughts are shaped by the language we use. The vocabulary, the grammar, and syntax of a language, it determines how we think about and understand the world around us. For example, the way we describe colors, emotions, or spatial relationships is influenced by the words and concepts available in our language. Language, they reflects, but they influences our perception and interpretation of the world. The studies have shown that different languages may shape the way we think and perceive things. For example, some languages, they have more words to describe different shades of color, which might make their speakers more sensitive to color differences. Language is a fundamental tool for human cognition and communication, and it plays a crucial role in shaping our thoughts and experience. So language is very important building block of our thoughts. Let us consider an example. Researchers has shown that Russian speakers may be better at distinguishing between the shades of blue than the English speakers because they have separate word for light blue. It means goluboy and dark blue, sini. The English speakers, on the other hand, they lump the different shades of blue and green together and they call us blue-green or teal or sapphire, something like that. So if you have distinct word for each of the thing, then your thoughts and the concept about that thing will be more clear. So the language, it is very important in expressing our thoughts, ideas, and emotions. The second building block of thoughts are mental images. They are mental representations of sensory experience, such as visual, auditory, olfactory, or tactile experiences. Mental images are created by our brain and it is based on past experience or imagination. The mental images of a beach, it might help us to recall our past experience, or the mental images can help plan our next vacation. The mental images of a new invention, it helps us to generate ideas for its design. The mental images can also affect our emotions, attitude, and behavior. For example, the mental images of a loved one might evoke positive emotions and motivate us to maintain our relationship, while the mental image of a traumatic event, it might evoke negative emotions and influence our mental health. Let us consider another example. If we have a mental image of a peaceful and serene beach, it might evoke feelings of relaxation and calmness. And this mental image motivates us to plan a vacation to a beach destination or to take a break from our busy lives and spend some time near the ocean. Similarly, if we have a mental image of a crowded and noisy beach, it might evoke feelings of stress and overwhelm. This mental image might make us less likely to visit a beach or to seek out quieter and less crowded beach. The mental images, it can evoke our emotions, it can influence our behavior, and it will inspire our creativity. The third building block of thoughts are concepts. They are much like pictures. A word or a phrase may encapsulate a tremendous amount of meaning and sentiment. If one's command of the language is greater, then greater will be the understanding of various concepts. The concepts are abstract ideas which are explained to us or learned via multitude of informational inputs. It can be sight, sound, color, taste, smell, emotion, etc. Words are easy. If we look up a word in the dictionary, there will be a general agreement on what one particular word means. They have multiple meanings depending on the context in which it is used, and thus the word is defined. But the concepts, they are a bit trickier. The concept is conveyed in words, but they are infused with meaning beyond the mere words, and the description of a concept vary from community to community, even if the community is within the same region of the country. Our concepts are derived not only from our language, but also from our experience in life. For example, the concept help us to reason, to make decisions, and to solve problems. They provide a framework for understanding and predicting how things work in the world. For example, the concept of gravity. It helps us understand why the objects fall to the ground, and it allows us to make predictions about how objects will behave in different situations. The concepts play a critical role in shaping our thoughts and experiences. It helps us to categorize and understand the world around us and to communicate with others about our ideas and experiences. Our understanding of the concept of apple, it shapes how we perceive and interact with apple. For example, we might choose to eat an apple because we know it is a healthy snack or because we enjoy the taste. Alternatively, we might avoid apples if we have an allergy to them or if we do not like the taste. Now let's have a quick recap on what we have learned. We have learned the building blocks of thought. The three major building blocks are language, images, and concepts. So these building blocks are the essential elements that make up thought process. By understanding these building blocks, we can better understand how things work and how we can improve or modify them. Hope you liked this video. Please share and subscribe. Thank you and keep smiling.